Hey guys, welcome to a new welcome to Tottenham versus Man United match preview. It is between Thomas Frank versus Rúben Amorim, and we have a guest panelist. Welcome back, bro. How you doing?
Well, welcome for having me on, bro. It's always because you know what it is. Sorry, not welcome. Thank you for having me on. Sorry, I don't mean welcome. Thank you for having me on. Um, I'm good. Man. I'm good, man. You know what it is, bro. Last time we spoke, we beat Brighton 4-2, and
Yeah,
I can't lie to you. The last week against Nottingham Forest, man, we could have got the win, but listen, it is what it is. Shit happens. We move on. Um, Last week I felt like we could have done better. But listen, all's good, man. Let's get started, man. Let's get started. Obviously, make sure you guys, if you are in the building, hit the like button and subscribe to Football Overseas. Let's get into 1,000 subs. It's on the road there, isn't it? You're on the
yeah.
road there.
Uh, I think while I was watching the match against Tottenham, against Nottingham, I noticed a certain pattern. The first half we play well, the second half, it like the energy is
You-
gone in the second half.
The way we conceded the 2 goals as well was disgraceful. And I had to question the manager one bit. Why didn't he bring on any attacking substitutions? Like, why didn't he bring on Xerxes or Mainu, to change the game at the end? I understand keeping it the same from last weekend. I completely understand that. Don't change it if it's not broke. But when you need a solution, you need to bring on a substitution, and that's the issue. We didn't do that, and that's why we didn't win the game. Although that's not fully his fault. I think that the defense also is to blame for that, because the defense could have done a lot better with the 2 goals we conceded. The 2 goals in the space of 42 seconds as well. That should have been done a lot better. That should have been handled in the manner that we should have done. And it's just the way we threw that game away after being 1-0 at halftime. It's like, every single time we've led this season, we've not lost a game, but we almost lost that one. We almost threw that one away. So listen, Man United, we've got to pick up the pace. We've got to, you know what it is? Actually, I'll say this. I felt better about last week than most draws, because I'll tell you why. The United of last season would have lost that game 3-4-1. You would have got smoked 3-4-1. This season, it seems like there's more fight and resilience in this team. I'm not disappointed in the result. I don't think it's the worst result in the world, but we could have done we could have done more to get the win. I'll be honest with you, but we should have done a lot more to get the win. A lot more to get the win. Like we didn't do enough, and that's what hurt us in the end. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, and the way we considered those goals, like
Mm.
it was basic mistakes.
Make mistakes.
How Nottingham scored the first goal,
Yeah.
opener goal.
Mm-hmm.
Like Dalot should have challenged his man in the wings.
Agreed. Agreed.
If
That
Dalot
was weak.
if
Mm-hmm.
Dalot challenged his man in the wings, that ball will not have crossed to the middle of the park. But again, let's say Dalot made that mistake. What were the five defenders doing in the center of the park, in the center of the box? Again,
That's the thing, bro. And do you know what the biggest issue is? It's the weakness. It's the weakness at the back from Diogo Dalot. He's in my opinion the biggest liability in this team right now, and I want him gone. I want him bro. I want him cut from this team. He is horrible. He's not good enough for Man United. He's not been good enough for Man United, and he needs to be moved on. I think we need to find a new wing back. The only thing, in my opinion, that's kind of preventing us from being that elite, like the elite. I wouldn't say elite. Sorry, I would say a really good team, a really strong contender, is the wing
yeah,
backs. That's the only thing we need to fix right now is the wing back and maybe another midfielder. Literally, just that. If we can fix
yeah,
those issues, Man United can be a really really good team, and I'll be excited.
yeah. Actually, I agree with you. Watching that game, I can say the attack did well. The only thing that let us down was the defense. And if we can get our wing back, like we do need two wing backs, we need one for the left side and one for the right side, so that we can set a lot, and also so that we can have two center midfielders as well. for the game. Yeah. But I saw that in the summer that United is not targeting a left wing back.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, like you know what it is. We don't. We always make the most simplest mistakes, and that's what's letting the team down as well. Mistakes after mistake after mistake. Against Brighton, bro, we killed the game 3-0, and then Dorku comes on and makes a really bad mistake. Although I don't think it was a foul. I think the ball was way ahead of the player. Dorgu messed up. I think we just messed up as a team. Almost messed up in terms of like defensively. That game could have ended 3-3, but thank God for Brian Mbuemo. Thank God for Brian Mbuemo. That right there that was where he iced the game. That was where he iced the game, and that was where he helped us get the win in the end. Although it shouldn't have been a battle and scrap, it shouldn't have been what it was. I ended up getting the win 4-2, a really good win against Liverpool at Anfield. 3 points. You can't complain. But then again, Dorgu once again making mistakes. This is why I'm saying some players in this team are still being played out of position. Dorgu is not a left wing back. Dalot is not a right wing back. But even then, are they good enough for Man United? Not really. Not really. I mean, not really. They're not really good enough.
Yeah. As I think, yeah, Dalot is not a good player to play at left wing back. And
Right wing
also,
back.
I am not convinced Bruno playing as a CM.
I've never been convinced, to be honest. I've never been convinced.
Yes.
I don't think he's
And I
an
feel,
attacking midfielder.
yeah, and I feel like Ruben is letting us down by misfiring, like playing these players out of position.
Mm,
Like Bruno is not versatile enough to play as a CM,
yeah, agreed. I
and
think
Dalot cannot play as a left wing back as well, or
that's the
as a
thing.
left wing.
That's the thing, bro. Like when you have players that are good enough to play in other positions, you keep playing them out. You keep playing them out of position, and that's what's killing us, man. But in my opinion, Diogo Dalot is a player that Man United should have moved on from a long time for a long time ago, and I don't think he's got that in him anymore. I don't think he's got that in him anymore to be a Man United player. I'll be real with you. I don't think he's got it in him to be a United player. Don't think he has what it takes. I don't think he has the qualities to be a United player. Even at right back, even at right wing back, I'll be honest with you, bro. He's struggled, and that's the sad thing, because when you keep hold of a player for so long, then the fans become attached to that player, and then he stays. He signs a new deal. He ends up staying. In my opinion, Dalot should have been sold a long time ago. He should have been sold a long time ago. He should have been one of the first players out the door last season. But the
Actually,
news came out saying that the manager and him are third cousins. So there's a relationship there between him and the manager. It's the bias, Portuguese bias as well. I mean,
no, actually, if you ask me, Dalot should have been sold when Ole was manager.
good point. Because we loaned him out to AC Milan, don't forget, and we didn't even sell him. We brought him back.
Yeah,
Let him play.
yeah. Like once we load him out to S Milan, we should have just load him out and let him be sold. And
Mm-hmm.
that's and that's the thing. I think Dalot has never reached his full potential, and
Yeah.
he, his only problem is himself. I don't think he can have the ability to be a defender at United.
Yeah.
I might be convinced that Dalot is a winger, not a defender.
I 100% agree with you. I mentioned this on my stream as well. I think Dalot's more of a winger than he is a right wing back or a right back. In my opinion, Diogo Dalot defensively is what's letting us down. Do you remember that League Cup game versus Newcastle 2 years ago, 3 seasons
Yeah,
ago in 10 season? Do you remember
yeah,
that?
yeah. I remember.
Diogo Dalot played at right back. And the 2 goals that Newcastle scored were his fault, were down his side because he was playing them on side and he couldn't mark the man defensively. We conceded 2 goals in the first half, and that was the game wrapped up. Newcastle wrapped the game up in the first half 2-0. You see, this is why I say when you have players like that, in your team who can't defend, who just makes the most simplest mistakes and just costs you time and time and time again, but yet he still gets minutes. because I don't know why he gets minutes, then God knows what will happen now. Because if he plays against Spurs, which I think he will, he's gonna have trouble marking Brennan Johnson. He's gonna have trouble marking certain players like that because he just can't defend, bro. He just can't defend. He gets a booking every here now and then. He puts us in trouble, and then all of a sudden we're just behind. We're just on the back foot. We're just on the back foot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's more of a liability than an asset to
Agreed.
United.
Biggest liability in a long time, bro. He's the biggest liability we've had in a very long time.
No, but my question is, why can't United convert him to a right winger?
Because we don't play winger. That's the thing. We don't have a winger. We don't play with wingers anymore. I think he plays more with inside forwards. He plays more attacking midfielders than he does positioned right wing. Because he plays attacking mid more than he plays right winger. Because we don't have right winger. We only have right wing back, and we only have attacking mids. We don't even have a single winger in the team. Everyone, Ahmad, Mbuemo, Cunha, these guys can play on the wing, but they're playing as a 10. And Ahmad's playing right wing back. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's the issue, man. We can't play him in this position because he's not. The system that we have doesn't have the position that Dalot should play as a right winger. So that's why it's a big liability, and hence why Bruno Fernandes cannot play as well because he's on a right. He's a 10. But you already have Wemo Cunha ahead of him. He's not going to play. You can't play him there. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean, but when Ten Hag was manager, we had a right winger position. Why couldn't we have played a lot there?
Yeah. But the thing is, we had Anthony, remember? And Anthony was doing well for a bit when he joined. He was doing well he had that period where he was doing so well for United. He scored against Barca, scored against Everton, scored against, what was it? He scored a lot of goals. Arsenal he even scored against. You know, he had that period where he was doing so well. But
Yeah.
the only thing is, he's just because you don't have a position for him at the club. There's no real position for him at the club. If we're saying right winger, there's no right winger available. There's no right wing spot available because we're playing wing back and we're playing with two attacking midfielders, right? So you're spot on with that. Just mentioned, just like what you mentioned, we should have been him off since Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I 100% agree with you. 100% agree with you. I think Ten Hag should have been him off, but Ten Hag decided to give him a new contract. So that's the thing, and that's what hurt us because now he has a new contract. Nobody's gonna want him.
Yeah, and I think that what hurt us, and I don't understand why we sold Wan-Bissaka.
Yep.
Like, Wan-Bissaka was the best defensive right back we had at the club. Yes, towards the end, Wan-Bissaka form started to dip, but we have never found a right back to replace Wan-Bissaka. Yeah.
Do you know why? Do you know why his form dipped? Because Ten Hag decided to play him at left back. Sold Alvaro Fernandez, let Reguilon go back to Spurs, and Shaw and Malacia were injured. We didn't even have a single left back that season. We didn't even have a left back, bro. Amrabat played left back. Remember that? Amrabat played left back.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah.
You remember that? And then he sold Alvaro Fernandez. So I'm just like,
it was our biggest mistake selling Alvaro.
One of our biggest mistakes was not buying him back as well for 5 million when we had the buyback clause. Now we don't have a left back. Or we do have a left back. Now Malacia is back on the bench. I just noticed as well, Malacia was back on the bench 2 weeks ago. I just noticed this. Malacia was back on the bench against Brighton. When I saw the team the next day, I was like, "Oh my god!" I didn't realize Malacia was on the bench. He was in the squad. So does Amorim want to use him again? That's my question. Because if you use him, I understand. If you want to use him. Malacia, if you want to give him another shot, try playing him at left wing back. See how he does. But I don't think he's good enough regardless.
No, I think Malacia we have too many offensive left backs. We don't have a defensive left back.
That's the thing. You're right. You're spot on with that one.
Yeah, and that's going to hurt us a lot. And also at right back we don't have one right back that is defensive right back as well.
Mm,
Like
yeah,
Masuari, I consider him more of a balanced right back. He's a right back that can attack and can also defend.
inverted wing back, inverted
Yeah,
right back.
yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
But I think with Dalot, he should be dropped for this game, to be honest.
He
If
won't be
Ruben
dropped.
wants to send a message, he should drop Dalot. Like,
He,
when Dogo and Masuari came on, we did not concede a goal throughout
yeah.
the rest of the game.
But the only issue we had is we didn't bring on attacking substitutions. We didn't bring on Xerxes. We didn't bring on Mane. We didn't bring on Mason Mount. We had the chance to bring on attacking substitutions. He didn't do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And that's what costed us as well. No attacking substitutions. No attacking threat going forward after scoring the equalizer. Where's the substitutions to help us win the game? You know what I mean?
yeah.
But yeah,
And when I was looking at the substitutions against Nottingham, I noticed that we made very little substitutions for a team that was chasing. At, like, make it make sense. Like, we bottled 3 points at the 50th minute. You bring on two subs, and then magically you expect us to win to get a lead again.
yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
But anyway, let's focus on the game. Like, what's your expectation against Tottenham?
Ooh, you know what it is? Tottenham at home haven't been amazing this season. Tottenham at home have not been good this season at all. They've not been good at home this season. We need to win this game. In my opinion, it's a must-win for Man United. I think we need to capitalize on Spurs' home form this season. They've not been amazing, and their recent results in the Premier League haven't really been amazing as well. They've not really been getting results. They've not really been getting anything much. So I think we need to go and win this game. I think we have to go and win. I think since winning at Anfield, I'm demanding more from the squad now. And people say, "Oh, it was Liverpool were in bad form." I don't really care about bad form from teams. I expect Man United to win on most given nights. The amount of money United have spent, the amount of years it's taken us to rebuild the football club. We need to go on. We need to level our standards now, and I think we need to go away to Spurs and win. I know last week against Forest wasn't amazing, but we've struggled going away to the City Ground in the recent times. We've struggled going there at Nottingham. So listen, Tottenham away. It's been a ground that we've not won in like 3 years, 4 years. The last time we won there, Cristiano Ronaldo scored for us, and we were up 2-0 in Eric Ten Hag, but we're with Eric Ten Hag, but we bottled a 2-goal lead. We bottled that 2-goal lead against Spurs. So all we have to do right now is go to Spurs, capitalize on their poor form, try and press the defenders, try and press Van de Ven and Wembo and Cunha. I think with Sesko roaming in the box, I think we can try and feed him and try to see if we can score. You know what it is? I like our attack, but my only worry is mentally at the back. Are we really up for it? Dalot, is he going to be up for it? You know what I mean? Can he contain Spurs' wingers? Because Thomas Frank might play a really balanced sort of style tomorrow. So I'm more looking forward to how both teams set up. I hope United can be more dominant on the ball and try and do more with the ball. We need a lot of the ball, try and create and try and score. Because you know what it is with Man United? I'm more confident of us scoring goals now than I was last season. Last season I was not confident of us scoring a single goal. We've struggled away at Crystal Palace. We struggled away at Chelsea. We struggled away at where else did we struggle away at? Tottenham last season. We struggled away at so many places last season, but you know what is Man United now? We finally have scorers. We finally have players who can put the ball in the back of the net on all three fronts. Even Ahmad. We got 4 players. Cunha, Mbuemo, Ahmad, and Sesko. These guys can all score goals for us. And that's the issue last season. We didn't have enough goal scorers. We didn't have good enough goal scorers. We had to rely on luck, and we had to rely on our Europa League form to get us goals. And this is where I say, now, I hope United can score goals. This is where I can say, like, now I can rely on this team to score for us more. So it's about our attack tomorrow, how they can exploit Tottenham and how they can exploit their weaknesses tomorrow. Because Tottenham haven't been good at home, like I said. They've not been amazing at home. I know they just won 4-0 against Copenhagen, but we need to, but in the Premier League, their form in the home, their form at home has not been good this season at all. Their form at home has been really terrible. Or not terrible, I should say. I'd say it's good enough. It's okay. It's not bad, but we should still try and go to Spurs and be confident. Be confident going with the Spurs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get what you mean. Also, I think what's also helping us game tomorrow is that Tottenham, most of their injuries are injuries that are affecting the center of the midfield. Like Archie is out injured, Kodos is out
Yeah.
injured, Bisumo, yeah, they are, yeah. So I feel like the center, like if we put physical TMs to play against Spurs, we can lock out the passes to the wings
Mm-hmm.
as long as we make sure that our wing backs are concentrating and they don't let us down. And we put physical CMs, I feel like we can go there and beat Spurs. It
I
is
think we
actually our
can.
time. Yeah,
We can.
it's our time to
Agree,
go and
100%.
beat Spurs there.
It's like it was
Because
our time to feel like it was our time to go win against Brighton at home. Now it's our time to go to Tottenham and win. I agree, 100%, bro.
yeah, because the striker Kolo has not been scoring goals. The only offensive player in that team that I can see right now is Brennan Johnson and Poro. Apart from
Johnson,
that, the other ones,
yeah. And who else? You said Kudus was injured, right? You said Kudus,
yeah,
Basuma's out
Kudos,
injured. What about Brennan? What
yeah,
about Brennan? Brennan Johnson's fit, isn't he? Brennan Johnson's fit.
yeah,
Um,
he's good.
and Pedro Porro's fit. Van de Ven's fit. Romero's fit. The one thing that the Europa League final last season against Spurs, the one thing that we couldn't do was break down the defense. That block of that Ahmad shot that got blocked off the line last week against Nottingham Forest gave me flashbacks of when Van de Ven blocked that shot off the line against us in the Europa League final. That's what gave me flashbacks. It
Okay,
gave me flash.
these are Spurs injuries.
Uh-huh.
Kuleveski, Madison,
Kulusevski's out injured.
yeah,
Madison Dragus,
Madison,
Archie Gray, Tomek Solanke's out. Ooh. Listen, I still hope we can go and win there. It's been a while since we won away at Spurs. Go and end that run and try and go and win the game. We need to try and exploit Tottenham and just try and hit them on the counter. That's what I think we do best. When we hit teams on the counter, that's what Man United do. We love to play that counter-attacking style, and I think that counter-attacking style has worked over the years, especially when we have moments players. Because counter-attack happens in moments, right? We hit them on the counter in moments, and when we score, it's from. So when we create, gotta rely on our moments and gotta rely on players to create a moment for us. You know what I'm trying to say? We're a moments team, and that's what I've always looked at us as Man United. We've always been a moments team, and that's the one thing I want us to continue doing. Just even if it relies on moments to get us over the line and win games, I'll take it.
yeah, and I feel like we can go out there and beat them. To be honest,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, Spurs has not been playing well.
They haven't been playing well.
Yeah, they have not been scoring goals as well. But also, let's be honest,
But they're more
no,
of an away team than a home team, in my opinion. Tottenham.
no, like in the last 5 games, they've only scored 7 goals. That's an average of 2. That's a low output for a team in all competitions. Like two
Yeah,
goals per game. That's a low output.
yeah,
And the thing that was saving Spurs is that they were playing against teams that had a worse attack than they did. That's why people did not notice that Spurs have been underperforming because it's like when you're suffering and then your neighbors are suffering worse than you.
yeah.
It uplifts your suffering because
But
Yeah.
No, sorry. Finish. Sorry.
No, I'm
Finish.
saying it uplifts your suffering. It makes you look as if you're doing well, but you're not really doing well.
No, and the one thing about Tottenham I was gonna say is, and I'll let you go back again. There, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there. What I'm gonna say is, I think Tottenham have been good, have had a really good start to the season. They've not had an amazing start, but they've had a good start. Remember, they were lingering around the top three for a bit.
Yeah.
They beat City. They beat Bournemouth. Oh, not Bournemouth. Sorry, they beat was it Wolves at home? No, Wolves at home. Excuse me. Burnley at home. They beat City away. Then they go. Then they went on and won the other week. So listen, I can't lie to you. Tottenham had a good start to the season, bro. Tottenham had a good start.
Yeah.
Tottenham had a good start. It's not like they were bad at the start, but then again their form sort of dipped, and that's what Tottenham always does. They always have a good start to the season, then their form starts to dip, and then people are like, oh shit, Tottenham's back. Oh, the old Tottenham are back. But we shall see what happens on Sunday. I'm not gonna get too overconfident. I'm not gonna get too I'm not gonna try and how do you say it? I'm not gonna really get overconfident. Get overconfident, cocky. I don't want to be arrogant about this game. I want United to just go there and get their heads down, just win the game. I don't want us to get overconfident. Don't want us to underestimate Spurs. We need to play like we're the bigger and better team, because that's what United have not been doing. We've not been going to grounds and acting like the bigger team. And the sad part is, every place we go, it's almost as if like we're no longer favorites to win a game anymore. And we need to change that. We need to change that. We need to create a fear factor in Man United again. Create that fear factor again.
Yeah, it is a sad thing, because I think like teams don't fear playing against United, and also I think we have been this is the first season I've seen in quite a while that United are playing to win games. Like, we have never seen that happen before.
Yeah, I think we played for a draw last week, didn't we? And that's the thing. We sort of played for a draw, and that's what I didn't want to see. I didn't want to see us play for a draw. I wanted us to go for it from the get go.
Like, remember that quote by Sir Alex Ferguson: I never play for a draw. I play to win.
Yep.
And that's why he was a great manager, because he always played to win the game. Even if he was losing, he changed his tactics so that he can win.
And the one thing I really liked about Sir Alex Ferguson's quote was, the one thing he said was, attack wins you games, defense wins you titles. And if you want to win something, your defense has to step up. We can't be conceding stupid goals. We can't be shaky at the back. We can't leak in goals. We have to be on point from the start. On point from the start. Take control of the game, and take it to Spurs. Take the game to Spurs.
Yeah, and I think that should be the way.
Yeah, 100%.
So what's your predicted scoreline?
Do you want to do a lineup first?
Sure. We can do lineup first.
Lineup first, and we'll do score prediction after. I think it makes more sense to do lineup first, then score predictions afterwards.
Alright, let me load up the lineup thing.
No worries. Yeah. No worries, man. No worries. Guys, hit the like button if you're watching. Subscribe to this channel as well, people. Subscribe to Football Overseas. Make sure you guys get into 800 subs or whatever. How many subs are you on right now?
875.
Guys, come on. Let's get into 25 to go, guys. Come on. And also, I'm 9 subs away from 500, guys. So if guys could go sub to my channel, that'd be fantastic. I'm 9 subs away from 500. That's the goal of my channel. When I started in sports, the first goal was to reach 500 subscribers. That was the main goal. Now we're gonna reach newer heights. The first goal, the first main goal was to get to 5, and then from there onwards, new heights, so on and so forth.
Yeah. So here's a lineup. Sorry, it was meant to be Dalot.
I don't think Maguire starts.
It was that 3-4-2-1, right?
3-4, yeah, 3-4-2-1. Yes.
Which means Yeah, no, Maguire doesn't start.
Nah, Cunha, Embuemo, Sesko, Casemiro, Diallo, Fernandez, Dalot. Yes, I think this is the lineup. Yeah, 100%. I think this is the lineup. I think Euro's right center back though, and Delict center back. Euro's right center back. Swap the two of them.
Right centre back.
Yeah, Euro's right center back. Just swap Delict and Euro. Yes, swap Delict and Euro. Yeah, yeah. That's about it. That's the defense, and that's the midfield.
I think for me, basically, I'll drop Dalot. I know that Ruben will not do this, but Dalot cannot handle
I
Brian
think Mazraoui
Johnson.
should play. I think Mazraoui
Who?
should play. Yeah. I think Mazraoui should play.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll bring on Mazari, yeah, to play here.
Yep.
And then Diallo plays here.
Diallo, yeah, Diallo plays there. Or you could swap and let Diallo play left wing back. Call me crazy, but left footed left wing back and right footed right wing back makes more sense.
Yeah, but again, yeah, Dalot has not been playing that well against offensive
No,
and
yeah.
pacey wingers.
I mean Diallo left wing back. Diallo, not Dallo. Diallo. I'm a Diallo.
Left wing back?
Do you think Amad Diallo can play left wing back?
I don't think so.
You don't think he can play left wing back?
No, no. No, my issue with Amad Diallo is he's a pacey guy, but can he handle the like pacey wingers? Like,
No. And
yeah.
Ahmad needs to link up with Cunha and Mbeumo more, man. Last week, I saw some times where Ahmad could have passed it to Mbeumo in the box, and he didn't. There were times where he could have cut it to Mbeumo in the box. There was one time where he cut inside, and Mbeumo made the run in the box. He should have passed it to Mbeumo, and Mbeumo could have finished it. It was one of the times in the first half. And Sesko was always one time in the box. Sesko, the one thing I like with Sesko, I rate Sesko. I really do. And I'm going to defend this guy till the day he leaves Man United. But the biggest issue I had with Sesko last week was his first touch. His first touch let him down, because if he got that first touch under control, I think he could have scored a couple goals last week. Because the long ball up the top really worked against Nottingham Forest. You know what I'm trying to say? The long ball over the top really worked, but the only thing that didn't work was Sesko's first touch, and that's what let him down big time last week. And that's something that needs to work on for this week. He needs to get over that, and he needs to improve his first touch for this week, and for most weeks.
But was it when Sesko was here?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
The ball went out.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't remember who played the pass, but someone played a long ball over the top to Sesko. Sesko made the run. His first touch went straight to the keeper. I don't remember.
It was Bruno. I think Bruno was
probably Bruno. Yeah, probably Bruno. Yes. From
Bruno
left side.
led.
Yeah, Bruno. Yes, from left hand side.
Here.
Yes. Yeah. His first touch.
Actually, Sesko.
Sorry.
Yeah, Sesko could have scored. Sesko could have scored that one easily.
Yeah,
if he had a better first touch.
100%, bro. 100%.
But also, remember there was this chance where Bruno was here, and Bruno hits the crossbar, and Casemiro was here.
Yeah. I think the post wasn't. I don't think it was a crossbar. I think it was post. I think
it was a post.
I think it was post.
It means if Kase had a better first touch, he could have just tapped in and scored.
Yeah, I hear you.
But again, if he did score, Ahmad will not have gotten the chance to equalize for United.
Yeah, I know. I hear that. But the thing is, I think the lack of movement in the box from other players is alarming. Sesko's the only one who's making the movement in the box. And I think Sesko, you know what it is? Once he gets that service, I think he can finish a lot of his chances. And also last week, the goal that Casemiro scored, do you think it was a corner? Because I think 90% of the ball was out. People saying the referee shouldn't have given the corner. But can you really blame the referee? Because from that angle, you could almost tell it was out, couldn't you? almost something that you couldn't say, oh, the ball's out. What can you do about it? You know what I mean? He thought the ball was out. The corner that Casemiro scored from, we scored a header from a corner, and
Yeah.
Casemiro scored the header, and the corner was given was very controversial. Remember that?
Oh, okay. Let's play. Let's play the devil's advocate, and that corner was not given. United will have found a way to still score 2 goals in that game. The number of chances were given against Nottingham
Yeah,
were a lot.
because after 1-0 every single time, Man United like to sit back. We always like to
Yeah,
invite. We always like to invite the pressure of the teams, and that's something I don't like. You know what I mean? We need to work on that big time.
yeah. Like after we scored the first goal, we should go out there hunt for the second, so that by halftime we are leading like 2-0 or 3-0.
100%, bro. 100%.
But I feel like if United plays this lineup, we can win the game easily
I
because
hope.
the left side can take care of Tottenham's pacey right side, and
Mm.
then the right side can attack
We
because
need to press.
Tottenham are weak on the left side.
We need to press from the front, and that's what Cunha and Mbeumo can do. Press from the front, and that's why we win the ball so high up because they press from the front. You know what I mean? And that's why Brighton lost the game. And that's what Brighton did. Brighton lost the ball because of Cunha and Mbeumo's invited pressure, and then we easily won the game.
Is it because we press like this?
Yeah,
Sesko
I think it was a front four,
Cunha
basically.
is like this.
Yes. Cunha press, Mbeumo press, Sesko press, and then I think Amad Diallo did as well.
So it's like a 3-4-3 pressing.
Kind of, yeah, kind of. But I don't think it was like that. I think Cunha and then Mbeumo pressed from behind. Sesko just did his bit up front, up top. I think it's
So
yeah,
like this.
something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Okay, so it's each section of the field presses. Each makes sense because if Bomo and Sesko and Kuni are pressing, it means that Dalot and Mazuari can sprint
Yeah,
down the wings
press
to.
up. Yeah, and that's what Man United need to do. Press high up because Tottenham can make mistakes at the back. And we need to try and exploit that. Try and force them into mistakes. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. But again, that will mean that our wing backs have to be strong as well.
They need to be perfect.
Yeah, they need to concentrate. Otherwise
it's curtains.
others will be cooked on counter attacks.
That's the thing, bro. That's it.
Yeah, and if they switch off,
And that's the
Tottenham would.
do. We switch off. We switched off last week against. We switched off last week against Forest. Hence why we conceded the 2 goals. And that's what we can't do against Spurs. If we go in front, we cannot switch off. We need to continue attacking, continue playing, continue attacking. Don't let them back into the game. Because once you let them back into the game, yeah, United collapse. But the fight back from the team, like one thing I liked is we went for it. We didn't lose. Last season we'd have lost 3-4-1 easily. Easily would have lost 3-4-1. Against Brentford, we almost got smoked. We almost got smoked against Brentford, so that's the thing.
Yeah, and I think also Nottingham is not like Nottingham is not a good side, and I don't know how did we bottle like 3 points against Nottingham?
18th place. Oh, don't forget.
No, like did you watch the Europa League game? Like how boring that?
No, I did watch the Europa League game, but tell me what happened.
No, I'm saying like that game was boring. It ended up being a 0-0 draw against like some team.
I guess Oh, you talking about this previous game that they had? Or you talking about the last
Yeah,
week? Last week they beat Porto 2-0. And then this week I
no,
think
the
they
one against they
Oh,
played they played a game against Like remember we
Sturm?
used to play against and beat like 3-0.
Was it Sturm Graz?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
an
Sturm.
Austrian side. Yeah, like that should be a side that where Nottingham can beat 2-0, but they played a boring game of 0-0.
Yeah,
And I'm like, how
I
did
remember
we bottle 3 points against these guys?
I remember that. I remember that. But look, at the end of the day, we have to move on. Unfortunately, that guy can't cut his hair anymore. So I have to wait for a while.
I believe we can. Before the end of the year, he will cut his hair.
We shall hope so, bro. We shall hope so, man. We shall hope so. We have to go on a win. We have to go winning around our 5 games, and yeah, we shall see what happens. Because now we don't really have many tough games after Spurs. I don't remember
Next,
our toughest game we have. You know what I'm trying to say? I don't remember who we play
next,
after Spurs. Oh no,
we actually have an easy run.
we have who against Everton next week. Yeah, we have Everton
Yeah,
after this,
Everton next week at
and then we
home.
have
Remember we beat
and then
them
we
4-0.
and then who do we have after that? We have an away game, right?
Yeah, against Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace can get a
That's gonna be
win there easily.
man. That's gonna be tough, man. Crystal Palace away is gonna be tough, bro. We've not won there in a long time. We've not won there
I
since
believe
2000.
we can get a win if
I
if
hope
we
so.
beat Brighton.
I really hope
We
so,
can
bro.
beat Crystal Palace.
I really hope so, man. But the thing is, Crystal Palace are a good side. Gulliver Glasses still have them playing some good football, man. Very good football. It's hard to break them down because it's set up so well. You know what I'm trying to say? When United struggle against teams that set up so well, when they're organized, we struggle to break them down, and that's the one thing that we can't let Spurs do. We can't let Spurs set up well against us. We cannot let them set up well. We cannot let them set up well against us. We have to set up well against them, rather than they set up
Mm.
well against us. Say so, yeah.
Yeah, like we have to be on Spurs.
We need to be on point. That's basically it.
Yeah, and not let Spurs.
Pass it around.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like when teams try to settle and try to settle into the game before we do, that's when we know that we're not getting 3 points here. We're getting like a 1 point,
Yeah.
and
No, I
that's the
hear.
thing. United needs to go to Tottenham and London, the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, and settle down quickly, find our rhythm, and find our exploit Tottenham's weakness, which is the left side of the pitch.
Yep.
Since also Tottenham is also weak on the center midfield, we should
Mm-hmm.
be physical in the center midfield. Make sure we cut out those passes to the wingers.
100%,
Yeah,
bro. 100%, man.
if we can do that, and then make sure we're not beaten on Tottenham's counterattacks and we're sharp, like the way we played against Brighton, that kind of sharpness. We need
Pretty
it
much
against Tottenham.
for the first, at least I say 70 minutes.
Yeah.
For the first 70 minutes, we were good, in my opinion, against Brighton. But I said,
Yeah,
but
we're good against Brighton
the
until
mistake.
Patrick started to settle down.
I mean, to be fair with you, once the mistake happened, then Welbeck scored that free. Well, by the way, that never been a free kick from that position. Should have been a free kick further back. But listen, it's all well and good now. We won the game 4-2. All I need for Man United to do now is just continue that run of form and just continue this like unbeaten run. Hopefully, we can go and win the next game.
Yeah, and I believe we can if we have the right mentality and the right sharpness. We can go beat them at least some games. Yeah, so I think my predicted scoreline for this game is going to be a 2-1 win for Man United. What's your predicted scoreline? It seems like he has gone off a bit. Anyway, yeah. So I think the man of the players to fear or players to Man United to look out for
Sorry about
is
that, bro.
players like. Oh, you're back.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to answer a phone call. Sorry about that.
Yeah. So I was going to say each players do you think Man United should look out for in Tottenham?
Um, Brennan Johnson always has a good game against Man United. So him, Poro, Van de Ven, um, and Vicario. Vicario always has a good game against us as well.
Yeah, true. Also, I think the players that I could say could have a good game against United is Brennan Johnson. He has he has scored like 2 goals against United. Also, in terms of form, in the last 5 games, he has scored 1 goal as well. So he could be a target. Also, Pedro.
Hold on 1 minute. Yeah, sorry. Give me 1 minute. Sorry about that, bro.
It's okay. Pedro. Yeah, Pedro could also have a good game. He has had. He could. I feel like Pedro will likely assist Brian Johnson in this game against Man United because Pedro has had 2 GA against United and 1 A assist in the last 5 games. Yeah, so I feel like the goalkeeper could have a good game. The right wing guys could have a good game. The centre backs, especially people like Christian Romero as well. Yeah, Johnny those ones as well. Anyway, I think. Oh, you want me to send? Okay, let me send the link. Yeah, for anyone who wants to open the link is in the chat. Yeah, this match is. Yeah, I'm fuming about how we bottled that game against Man United, against Tottenham in the final. It's like the trophy was there to win. We were there. The trophy was there. We just needed to play better. And I don't understand how did we let
Sorry,
Tottenham score against us.
I'm back.
No, I'm saying I was reading some comments.
Oh, okay. Sorry, mate. Sorry. Big up,
Yeah,
Rasta.
so this guy was saying the match is personal for him because of the final.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's because of the final. I agree 100%. But it's a different
Yeah,
Spurs. That's the one thing I want to do. I want to beat them. Big up to all hands on deck. Big up to you. Big up to Aaron. Big up to Neems. Big up to Rastaslavs. Big up to Gershon as well.
yeah, big.
And
Yeah, again, yeah, it is a different spouse and a different manager.
that's the thing. It's a different team as well. Different setup, different tactics, different system. Thomas Frank plays very different style, but he's like a very balanced manager. I'm trying to say he plays like a very balanced style of play.
I think the last time we played against Thomas Frank, we lost to Thomas Frank 40. Was it when
4-3
it was
Brentford,
Brentford? Yeah,
but now we have Mbuemo and Cunha, and this is why our attack will be a lot better than usual. Yeah, of course, Rasta. I mentioned it already. I mentioned it already. Oh, no, I mentioned it already, but I know what you mean, bro. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Me and Rasta go live every single time before a match happens. And
Yeah,
I'll be live with Rasta tomorrow at in about 12 hours.
for what? For the watch along.
No, the preview on my channel.
Oh, in 12 hours time.
In 12 hours, yes. So it'll be at about what time's it for you over there right now? What time's it for you right now are you from where are you from in Africa? Where are you
Kenya.
from?
From
Kenya.
Kenya. So that will be 17 a.m.
It's right now. What time is it right now? It's 6 p.m. right
So
now.
no 17 p.m.
Oh, so it's 5 p.m. 7:17. Sorry, you said 7:17 p.m.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you're just about like 4 hours behind me. You're 4 hours behind me right now.
Yeah, because you're from Malaysia, right?
Thailand.
Thailand, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think United just needs to concentrate in that game and then we can beat them. It's personal for me as well because the performance we had against against Tottenham in the Europa League was not a good performance. Yeah, so anyway, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm on 875 subs, almost reaching 900 subs.
Subscribe to this man right here, please, people. Subscribe to Kyle. He's doing some
Yeah,
good work on the channel. He'll be doing a lot of watch alongs. He'll be doing a lot of previews. I'll be here. I'll be here often. I'll be here on his channel. Big up to you, man, as always. And yeah. I mean, let's
yeah.
get to.
And I know for the game tomorrow, I'll be doing a watch along as well for it. It's actually my first watch along in quite a long time watching United live. Yeah, I remember the last time I did a watch along for United, we were on a losing streak.
So you haven't done any watch alongs since then?
No, it's because of how you have assignments, university stuff
Oh,
coming
okay.
up with the games.
I
So
understand.
you're like, and plus, like when you get tired of watching United, like the embarrassment of live getting angry at doing the live stream when Dalot makes a mistake.
This is why I can't do
When
watch alongs, because I'll get cancelled for the things I say about this football club. I'll get cancelled, so I cannot do a watch along. I cannot do a watch along because I'll get cancelled for the things I say about this football club, right? It is really, bro. I say the most explicit things when I watch Man United. Trust me, you guys don't understand how crazy I am when I watch Man United. But I would not show it. I wouldn't show that on camera. I wouldn't dare because I will literally get blocked by YouTube for good. I'll get banned, so I can't. You know what I mean? But my score prediction, I'm gonna go 2-1 Man United. I feel like we can win this game. I don't know why. I'm just confident. I think we can win this game, bro. I have a good feeling with this game. So listen, hopefully we can win this game. You know what I mean? We need to win this game, big time.
yeah, I agree with you. We can win this game if we just keep to our game. If we
Yeah.
find our settle down quickly and we're consistent and we're sharp.
Yep.
And then
Exactly.
Rúben Amorim makes the correct subs and brings on the correct players. You can win it.
Yep. Is anyone else hopping on the channel, or is it just us two at the moment?
No, that's us too.
Just us
So
two.
I think we can wrap it up there. Yeah. I want to shout out your socials or
I will do. But make sure you guys subscribe to Football Overseas. Let's get him to 900. Yeah, let's get him to 900. Subscribe to Rasta Stocks as well. Subscribe to myself. I'm currently 9 subs away from 500, guys. 9 subs to 500 subscribers. Literally 9 subs to 500 subscribers. Come on, guys. Let's get to 500 subscribers. 9 subs to go. How many of you guys in the chat go and subscribe to my channel, people? I do a lot of sports content. I do NBA, football, football, NFL. I do F1. F1 will be live on the weekend. And I do tennis as well. I will be doing cricket soon. Soon I'll be doing cricket as well. So that's gonna be the next sport added to this. So big up to everyone who's tuned in. Like I said, hit the like button and subscribe to Kyle. and subscribe to
Oh,
myself. Everyone in the chat.
you do Formula One.
Yes, I do Formula One. Yes, I do.
Like you know, I've been trying to look for a site to watch Formula One for quite a long time.
I'll send it to you. I'll send a website to you. I'll send it
Because
to you, but not on here. I don't want you to see everything. So
yeah,
I'll
because
send
I remember
chat.
I've been trying to do. I've been trying to set up like a race watch along, but I don't have a site
What other
to do
sports do
that.
you? What other sports do you watch other side of football? I remember you telling me something, but I don't remember what. Yeah, I said. You said you watch basketball, NBA, you watch NFL, but just like you don't support anyone, you're just neutral, right?
Yeah, I'm just neutral. Yeah, that was.
Okay. Fair enough, bro.
Anyway, yeah, I'm
I
just
think
neutral.